Hello, artful friends! This setup is really nostalgic to me because my very first YouTube videos were just in front of my closet door. I just sat in front of my closet door and I filmed. And yeah, it's a smaller closet, but I don't care. Oh my gosh. My birds have a knowledge that I'm filming. They've been quiet all day. Until this moment. They're like, the camera's on, time to scream. Y'all done? No, they're not. Aside from the birds, I wanted to discuss an item that was given for review, iroiro hair dye. It is semi-permanent hair dye. So they gave me turquoise and some hair lubricant. So I guess I have to lube up my hair. I don't know if I'm supposed to do this first or if I'm supposed to do this last. The world may never know. I'll read the instructions, I'm sure. Do I ever read the instructions? What is the first thing that a guy puts into his brand new shredder? The instructions. Don't need instructions. Yeah, you do. Don't take my advice there. Alright, so I don't want to dye my entire head blue. I've done that in the past. You might remember I did have a full head of blue in the past, but now I do kind of have a professional life in a sense, so I don't really want to go into dyeing my entire head blue, but I will probably put like a streak or something. That way it's easy to see how the color transfers and everything. I also have not, because I've heard this in the past, when dyeing your hair, do not wash your hair the night before. So I didn't, so I'm a little bit greasy. But I will be trying out this turquoise blue. All the links will be down in the description below. If you would like to check out iroiro, they were nice enough to send me this for free. And I wasn't looking to dye my hair, but I guess now I am. So let's get to saying how this works. And I will just put a disclaimer out there. I don't know how this would work on synthetic wigs. But if you have a real human hair wig, I am almost positive that this would probably work for you with a real human hair wig. So if you're in the market for not dyeing your own head, but for cosplay and you're wanting to dye a wig, definitely check out iroiro because they're relatively cheap and you look like you get a whole lot for your buck. Shirtless now because I don't want to get this on my clothing, but I mixed up some of the lubricant and the hair color together because I did read the instructions for the first time. And it said to use protective cream on your hairline. I didn't really know what that meant. I didn't know if that meant the hair lubricant, so I just put a little of that on my hairline. That was probably stupid, I'm now thinking, but I truly don't know. I've never dyed my own hair. I've dyed other people's hair and not with stuff like this. They said for further instruction to check iroiro hair, no spaces or anything, .com for further instruction, but you know, I think I got it figured out from the back of the package, so I've mixed it up and I'm going to just add it where I want it. And hopefully this goes well. It just sits for 30 minutes or longer, the instruction said, but I'm gonna try for about 30 minutes and see what exactly my hair looks like. And the pouches are resealable. That makes me happy because a lot of the time you get a hair dye that once you've used it, it explodes and you can't really reseal it and it just goes bad really quick. Those are resealable and I'm pretty certain that I could reuse. So I'm going to put this on my head for 30 minutes and see the results. This is definitely not turquoise like they gave me, but I'm thinking that'll probably fade out a little bit just due to my hair once I wash it and everything. So, alright, big reveal time. No big reveal just yet. So I did wait the 30 minutes, and I'm thinking I probably should not have mixed the lubricant with the hair dye. I don't technically know what the lubricant was for, and it said to like put it in a mixing bowl, so I assumed that meant I mixed the two together. Now I have nada, because, so no hair lubricant, I just have the blue, the turquoise, but obviously it's very blue. I hope that this is what will actually work, because I'm kind of thinking the lubricant made it where it just washed completely out, because it ran out of my hair the fastest I've ever had hair dye run out of my hair. So we're gonna wait another 30 minutes. I might wait a little bit longer. It did say on the instructions to lighten your hair before applying the color. I'm wondering if that probably would have helped had I bleached my hair in the spot that I wanted, but I don't have hair bleach, and ain't nobody got time for that. I was like, well, I have sandy blonde, basically brown hair. This might be a little dark, but we'll just see how it turns out. I do 100% believe that on blonde hair or bleached hair, this would definitely take, because the pigment is obviously extremely strong, and now I look like I have fingered an Avatar character or something, because my hands are very, very blue. It does say to wear protective gloves, and again, ain't nobody got time for that. I'm an ignoramus, I didn't do that, so I get blue fingers forever. But obviously it does take on my pale little fingers, which makes me think that it would obviously take with blonde hair. I am going to hope that this at least turns up a little bit, so that there's maybe just a little sheen of blue in the area that I have it, and if I like it, I might do my whole hair blue at this point, if it's just a sheen. I don't know. We'll just see how it turns out, but I do want to thank iroiro hair dye, which is just iroirohair.com, for sending me this to try out. It has been a whole lot of fun, even if I'm dumb with instructions and choose not to do them correctly, but I do think that this will definitely take on blonde hair or lightened hair. So give them a check out, and now I'm going to just sit and wait another 30 minutes and maybe longer to see how this turns out. So, big reveal. Reveal. Not much of a difference, unfortunately for me. I do believe that I should have lightened my hair, and I really do think that at that point I would have achieved the color. But having basically brunette hair, it didn't really work. So if you are interested in getting cheap hair dye that obviously does have a lot of pigment, you can kind of tell that it did something with darker hair. It did lighten my hair just a little bit, but I would bleach my hair before I try this again. So if you are going to invest a little bit of money, it is relatively cheap, and you get a whole lot. Like, I didn't even use barely anything. Like, I used about that much, and I still have a ton, and it did cover a whole lot. A lot went a long way. But I do think that I probably should have bleached my hair beforehand. It did stain my skin a little bit because the second time I didn't think, and I didn't add the lubricant to my forehead, so I do have a little bit of staining. But check them out, links are down below, and if you are not already and you'd like to be, subscribe, become an artful friend. We are a positive cosplay community, and as soon as I graduate, which is soon, I will have a lot more time to make cosplay videos, and I do have some in mind, and I'm hoping to get them done actually before I graduate, now that I'm pretty much done with everything. So thank you all very much for watching, sticking around. Definitely check out iroiro. Bleach your hair beforehand if you have blonde hair. this will work great because there's a whole lot of pigment in that. I swear, there is a ton of pigment. So check them out. They have tons of different colors. And I hope that you all have a great day. Thank you. Bye.